Okay, I'm out at the park. Beautiful, beautiful day. Out at the park with my wife. Beautiful wife. There she go. Let's have family time. Now we do our direct edition. We believe in comments, but we also believe in family time. It's just a beautiful day to be alive, man. Beautiful. And if you're wondering what that building is over there in the distance, that's actually the animal shelter that I went to on Fred Ventura, the Pet Detective. So very cool. All right, y'all.
Don't start spinning in the boat.
Beautiful. Just hanging out with my wife. I don't know who's gonna actually try to swim in this water. I know I wouldn't. Not at all. My wife and baby's off in the distance. Just chilling. You really think I'm gonna pay for duck food to feed these? Well, geese? Feed these geese? That's right, your god doggone mind. Feed them some bread. That's about it. Come on, we're gonna do an interview with the ducks. So how's life at the pond, huh? At the lake. You guys like it? All humans are always getting on your nerves, huh? All right, that was exclusive with the geese. I guess they don't want to talk to me no more. Interview over. That was Fred reporting from live from Direct Edition, Channel 5 News. Peace. Let's ask the ducks. So how's life here by the pond? Wow, African American duck. He's all black. See, I can say those jokes because I'm actually African American, but pretty cool. Nice. Look at all that field to play around in. And that's the dog park right there. It's where you can bring your dogs and actually have them play. The cool thing about this is this right here. Now this is totally for my 90s kids. Grew up on Ninja Turtles, surfing, cowabunga dude. Because this is a skate park. This is where you bring your skateboard and basically, you know, do your little tricks or whatever on your skateboard. So Definitely loving this. This park is huge and it has a lot going on for the family. Look, junior garden. But anyway, back to the skate park. Bring your skateboard. Or just chill out. Totally gnarly, dude. My old ass get on that. Oh, excuse me. My old behind get on that and I'm a crash and burn. Don't you just love this? California dreaming. Totally gnarly, dude. And once again, that's the animal shelter over there. All right.
No, there.
Ew, he touched me with his doodle knee. Aww, kiss and everything. Our brother. Our brother. No, we're not going this way. That's the street. We can't go in the street. Stay right here.
That one. Stay right
I
there.
had to stop and refuel with one of my coworkers. Oh yeah. Who doesn't love meat? Shout out to all my vegans out there. Be sure to check out my latest videos. Deadpool 2, Next Day Air, God of Thunder. And you girls and guys be safe out there. Join my contest, and I will catch you later. Peace. Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition, man. And I'm so hyper because I actually... Okay, Fred, you're not going to let me shoot the video? I actually just finished coming from Second and Charles, man. I had a pretty good time rocking with my two youngest ones. And, you know, don't forget my latest video, which was supposed to be called National Treasure, but I called it Next Day Air. Because I actually was supposed to call it National Treasure, but I ended up calling it Next Day Air because I took two of my friends' Blucker's videos and also Leonard Hudson 17K. I took them out of my contest because they can't be in my contest. They haven't entered my contest, but I took them out of my contest because I sent them a care package. And it wouldn't be fair, you know, saying if they won and I sent them another care packages. Plus, those are two dudes I plan on just keep on sending them stuff anyway. But in Next Day Air, I actually showed you this Avengers number 195. That is very first cameo appearance of Taskmaster. In my video God of Thunder, I showed you this Thor God of Thunder number 8 because this is the first appearance of Thor's granddaughters. And look at this. Comic book peeps, you know how I feel about Tom Hardy's Bane, or you know how I feel about Bane anyway. I found the Vengeance of Bane only for $1, like 25. And this is a cool X-Men cover, both of these. One is X-Men King Size Annual number 6, that is Storm on the front cover with Nosferatu, actually Dracula. That's a cool Phoenix cover. Uncanny X-Men number, let's look, 157. You know, Comic Book Window tried to beat me up and take it from me, but he realized he already had it in his collection. He actually wants to get in the contest. But I'm like, dude, I send you too much stuff anyway. You can't enter the contest. And we also have New Mutants number 4, which I'm starting to find these New Mutant comic books for $5, which is not fair. Why are you charging so much for New Mutants? And also charging so much for X Factor? Maybe because there's a movie coming along. But anyway, every time I say X-Men, I think about my boy Samuel Trejo, who always teases me that I have a lot of X-Men in my comic books. But it's all good. Welcome to Direct Edition. Let's get a word from our sponsor. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by My fake Darth Maul from China.
Not China.
Yeah, he's from China, Fred.
That's China.
He's from China.
That's China. Okay.
And you know how we do it on this channel. Let's get into some comics. And I'm not even going to front with you. This is a giant size annual Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. This is a wedding issue. Puma tearing it apart. Puma being one of my favorite Spider-Man villains of all time. I just love Puma because I was introduced to him in the 90s. He's actually Indian. So very cool, man. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this on any of my channels, but on any of my videos, but I just picked this up. And like I said, I'm not sure if I put it in my videos, but hey, let me just show you a jewel just so we can get past if I redid this in any of my videos. And there you have it, the actual giant size annual that Puma is ripping apart, the actual wedding issue. I think I bought the wedding issue from Dave's Comics for about $10 or $8. You know what I'm saying? Very cool cover. And definitely, like I said, with Puma tearing it apart, I definitely had to get it. So there you have it. That's the first, I'm just going to give you a main event straight off the top. Even though the Puma issue is not worth that much money, to me it's worth a lot of money because it's sentimental to heart. So there you have it, the first main event right at the beginning of the video. And this channel wouldn't be direct edition unless if I bought you some X-Men. Like I said, me and my boy Samuel Trejo, we always go at it in the comments about how much I love X-Men. He even told me my Deadpool video was technically an X-Men video, but I don't believe that because Deadpool was a part of X-Force, and in X Marks the Spot, the X-Men made sure that they knew that he didn't think he was an X-Men. But he became honorary X-Men, but he's still not an X-Men, okay? So this is Uncanny X-Men number 344, just a run filler from 1997. It's basically, the X-Men and Shi'ar Empire. And it says, it's no use, there are too many phalanx. That is what Rogue is saying. And Beast is saying, keep fighting, Rogue. The X-Men are the last hope for the Shi'ar Empire. Very cool from 1997. But as we know, through 1996 and 1997, basically through 1994 to 1994 to 1989. Wah, wah, wah. Marvel Comics sucked. But anyway, there you go. Showdown on the Throne World. So we have Uncanny X-Men 408. This is kind of like when I got back into comics. This is around like 2000, 2001. The girl on the front cover, she was a prostitute, and she would use her pheromones to actually entice her customers to come to her. And very cool, man. So it's obviously saying that she's like enticing Wolverine. But this character, I forget her name, but she actually ended up getting with Angel in the comics. Yes, her name is Stacy X, and like I said, she uses her pheromones just the same as Wolverine's son Daken does to lure in her victims so she can do whatever she wants to do with them. And she has a career of prostitution. I guess it's very mutant-like. Let's get it. Okay, we have, if you allow my 60 fingers to interrupt your video, we have X-Force Volume 1, number 50. Very cool wraparound cover. So you see most of X-Force. You got your boy Cable. I'm not sure who that blue dude is flying at him. I'm not sure who that is on the ground. I know that's Cyrene. Definitely screaming his way, the daughter of Banshee. And let's go ahead and flip this cover all the way out. Wow, this is pretty cool, especially knowing that Deadpool 2 is leading into an X-Force movie. It looks like Sebastian Shaw is on the end, and then you have my boy Holocaust, Boom Boom, you have Caliban, you have Shatterstar, you have Cable, and yeah, very cool, man. Very cool cover. Direct edition. As a matter of fact, the X-Force is folded in the back. This glossy is covered in the back of the book. So I thought it was an X-Men book, but it's actually an X-Force book, X-Force number 50. Very cool. Definitely love this poster cover. And so we're at the point of the video where you asked me, hey, Fred Hall, direct edition, what are you reading right now? And this is what I'm reading right now. This is Wolverine Sabretooth Reborn, mostly drawn by my boy Simeon Bianchi. Very cool. You have a Wolverine and Sabretooth cover. This is where they actually introduce Remulus, who was Romulus' sister. Romulus is the guy who actually put Wolverine through the Weapon X project and got him his adamantium. He's like the first Lupine. Lupine is actually the wolf descendants. He's actually one of the first Lupines. And Wolverine and Sabretooth actually come from his bloodline. Wolverine, Sabretooth, what's her name? Wolfsbane and Pharaoh. They actually all are lupines. Even Sasquatch is a lupine. So here's a cool look at the front of the book. Hey. Here's a cool look at the back of the book with Remulus on the back of it. I think that's her name. I'm not sure if this book is canon or not because they kind of like introduced this book and then totally like went left field and, kept going on the Wolverine story. So I'm not sure if it's actually canon or not, but it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. All right, comic book peeps. Let's get into your main events. You ready? All right, let's go on your main events. Okay, comic book peeps. This is an X-Men book that I've always wanted. This is X-Men number 143. Kitty Pryde on the front cover. This is the Christmas special. It says, "Guess what comes down the chimney." Definitely always wanted this in my collection, and I'm getting more to be a well-rounded collector by having issues like this in my collection because it's a very sought-after issue. And I think I got it for only $3.25. So I found an old X-Men Crusty Dusty for $3.25. I was definitely happy to pay that because I know that this issue is a very sought-after issue in the X-Men franchise. And yeah, I got to collect my old school Crusty Dusties to plug in the holes and plug in the gaps. So I'm very glad to have this in my collection. That's your first main event. And while this video is very X-Men'd out, I bought the first issue of Fall of the Mutants. This is X-Factor number 26. And what surprised me is I got this book for 50 cents. And when I went back in Second and Charles, these X-Factor books are pitching for about $5 a piece, which is very surprising, but definitely love my X-Factor team. You have Iceman, Jean Grey, Cyclops, and you have Beast, which is very cool. All right, so that's your second main event. And your last main event, which is very cool since we're on the subject of X-Men, I actually ran across another issue of Generation X number 1, only for $1.25. And I really have hope for this book, that this book will actually end up taking off and being a very valuable book. But if it doesn't, hey, I'll just take my losses. But I definitely love my Generation X with Chamber, Jubilee, Monet, Skin, and one of my favorite villains of all time, Implet. They call him Implet, but I call him Implate. So very cool. That's your what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's your fourth main event or third main event. I don't care. Let's keep rolling. Very cool. And so, once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning into another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. I hope you guys liked, my walk through the park with my wife and my kids. Well, 2 of my boys. I pray that everything that you do will be successful, and I will catch you girls and guys later. Remember, words of wisdom, focus on the ones that show you love, and on the ones that don't show you love, hey, we're just going to keep on rolling, and we're going to keep on moving without them. I pray that you guys' channels be successful and you get a lot of subscribers. And that's it for me. I'm out of here. Join the contest. You only got 1 more week. Peace.